recording. Okay. Alright, I think we're all recording. Welcome to Burning Man at DelightfulTFC. This is, I had way too much straw around at my own personal base, so we built this wooden and straw man, and having a nice little art festival, etc. I'm going to do the burn in about half an hour.
Lyric here. I helped set some things up. Arlone's his youngest brother. You'll see me running around in yellow today.
And here's Alradon, who's not in audio chat. He's just on the server, one of our other players. He's working on this art project of a model of a ship. Looking pretty good. Other art projects we have around here, I put together this custom NPC one. It's named Art, therefore it is art. And over here, Larrick made an interesting design board. It's got black wood on the front and white wood on the back.
And because it's thin enough, you can actually stick weapons and tools through it.
Yeah, pretty silly. All the rest of these people hanging around out here are just NPCs I made with the custom NPC, just so that we wouldn't have monsters killing us mostly, but then also put in a bunch of dancers just grooving away.
Black Wraith here is actually a real person. He's got this one.
Oh, yep, there's Black Wraith. Welcome. We also have Drum Circle. Can play around with that. If your drums aren't working, because there's a bug that sometimes you can't hear the drums when people hit it, you can play any instrument first. I actually prefer the conch shell.
You can only get one note out of the conch shell, but I believe Black Wraith was playing a nice bit of music on the blowing horn earlier.
On the blowing horn? No, he's got the blown flute.
No, Alradon's on the blown flute. Black Wraith here at the blowing horn.
I didn't know the horn can do separate stuff at all.
Bet you there's ways of making this lyre play music as well.
Yeah, you have to hold down F, G, H, or B, I think, to mute strings, and then any ones that aren't being muted are what gets strummed. If you don't have a gaming keyboard, then you can't hold down enough keys to play it properly. So my keyboard doesn't work for it.
I can hear it changing, but I'm always getting at least two notes.
It looks like the meat has completely decayed off of the smoke rack.
We had some in the chest, in the sacks.
Yep, I'll get out some and put it back up for looks.
The sandwich bars keeping going nicely. Right now we've got very dark cooked wheat bread, salted smoked dried beef, cabbage, yeasty melon, and smoked dried wintergreen berries cheese sandwiches on one of the stations. Very yummy.
Looks like a lot of the cooked wintergreen berries in the bags in the chest are mostly decayed. I'll clean those up. And we still have plenty of... Oh, somebody refilled with wheat bread. Yep, that is not what I had rice bread on here. A little bit of melon left. Cheese is running pretty low. We could go back to... Oh yeah, we're almost completely out of cheese, so I'll go grab some from the base.
I'll go grab some if you want to keep showing off the rest of the beer tent and its drinks.
Alright, have some sake. I'll refill this empty glass bottle. We also have some beer bottles and berry wine still left in here. And I was cycling the food, that's what I'm doing. So that one's empty, that one has beef.
Anything else while I'm back here?
We have torches for the eventual lighting. I
Yep.
don't really know of anything else that we're lacking right now.
Okay.
Alright, so let's put that back in storage. And we'll put veg fruit back in the storage. Check to make sure we have enough fruit on here. The melon's plenty big, and that melon is pretty big. Yeah, so this has been refilled with food that was not mine, except for the... Nope, that's not even my cheese. Yeah, this has all been replaced. Nope, this is the smoke-dried wintergreen berry cheese that I had on there before. So some of it's still mine. Good that people have been refilling. Alright, that goes in there. Empty burlap sacks can go in there. And I got string. Now I'm going to go put up some salted smoke-dried beef for looks. Looks like all the smoked pork has already been decayed and or eaten up. Don't see any in the burlap sacks.
Alright, cheese is all prepped again.
Alright, so here in the beer tent, which I like where you moved the sign, we also have plenty of drinks of various kinds. We got jugs of water, food prep tables for all the sandwiches you want, and then up here in the storage we have cider, beer, sake. This one got left open and is now vinegar. Oh well. I think that was beer. There's another sake. There's a barrel of milk, which is now half empty, so some people have been drinking it. Or you tested it out with whether or not it would
I tested it out and pulled out 3 buckets and stick it in here, and it looks like those have been drunk. Or else does the milk not hold in barrels? Buckets.
Buckets? No, it does. Okay, so refill these bottles of beer. Refill another one.
I had to be very careful because the berry wine got me much drunk a lot faster than the beer did.
Yeah, the beer is lower alcohol content. Alright, so there's beer bottles. We also have some sake. And got drug throwing potions to toss at people. Put these silk robes back over here in the party clothes. Alright. Cotton yarn can be put away. Alright, so we got the barbecue station. We got plenty of guards around places, including, and over here is a little cherubic winged Pegasus. The custom NPCs can let you select various body shapes, etc. Okay, so we also have the free festival clothing over here on some armor stands. I'm going to turn the music down a bit. I was testing the levels. I wanted something to play. Let's turn that mostly all the way down. So you got free festival clothing available in bright colors. Found a bug that when I first set this up the first time, we had a creeper come over here and explode, and it doesn't do any block damage, but it killed all of the armor stands because they're technically monsters. And when an armor stand dies, it drops itself and any clothing that was on it, but it drops dyed clothing as pure white. So all of the dye was removed from the leather and silk clothes that I had just dyed, so I had to go re-dye everything. Let's grab another display set for over here. I don't think this silk robe will fit over the... Oh, it does fit over the grass skirt on that one. Okay. Have some sleeping tents for passing the night over here. Here's our authentic pit-cured barbecue. Har har. This is Larrick's sweat lodge to be made up with a couple of the custom NPCs sitting in it.
We can normally have the particle effects coming up around the edge from the charcoal kiln that you can have under it, but we just burned that a few minutes ago, so it would take a while to get it reset.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and get that reset. So we can hang out here in the little sweat lodge. It's got a little thumping noise going on with some note blocks you set up back here. I'll go take a look at that. Moved it further back because it was too loud and heard all the way across the festival grounds if you had it up closer. And if you use the throne potion that I custom made some potions with some admin commands to give you speed, jump, regeneration, and a little bit of nausea for night vision for visual effects, you can hurt yourself falling from high distances. So we set up the medical tent over here with some bandages and casts to fix any broken bones you get from falling. Here's all the NPCs we have just chilling out here. And the man himself is got a core of support beams, and then we have a layer of straw blocks on the outside. So there's some planks for the feet, bottom of the feet, and then support beams that go all the way up on the inside. But that's all flammable material, so it will all go up nicely when we light it up. And since I'm now running out of things to show on the festival grounds, we'll walk over here to the spawn area that Demers had set up before. So we have some custom NPCs. These are meant to be able to be like a market stall and that kind of stuff. Right now we haven't programmed with anything yet. A couple of guards. These is the guard that I cloned and then re-skinned for all of the NPCs over at the festival. Here's Mentor that does have some chat, gives you a link to the wiki on differences between TFC and TFC Plus that we're running. There's a trader that can trade in some items for stuff that you couldn't craft currently in the way we have the mod set up. So if you wanted to make any lanterns from the decorations mod, because it's broken and you can't get the right kind of gems to craft them yourself, you need to just trade a normal ingot for whatever kind you want. You can also turn in the melon or melon seeds from vanilla versions to get the TerraFirmaCraft Plus version if you ended up with some of those somehow. You can also convert bows back and forth from Minecraft vanilla version to TerraFirmaCraft if you need it for like crafting a dispenser, I think. And this is where you spawn in if you use the /spawn command or if you log in for the first time. If you'd like to join us on the DelightfulTFC Plus server, you can download either the Twitch launcher or there's another one like GDC or something like that launcher, and then from within those there are a bunch of different mod packs you can select from, and this is the TerraFirmaCraft Plus Community Pack mod pack that is run by Demers, and then this is his main server. So if you install that mod pack and then go to Multiplayer Connect, this server is already listed there with all the default settings and mods that you need to connect. We're a fun little group you can come play with. There's plenty of open space to explore if you want to go live on your own, or if you want to join one of our existing towns, you could help any of us, etc. And currently we have 6 players online, which is about average for an evening. Oh, here's one of the candles that's not lit. They burn out after 96 in-game hours.
I'm gonna need some help relocating this dwarf, and I'll eventually need to go back for a bucket.
You're refilling the...
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's see. I'll grab the mob cloner.
You just park him on the other side.
Right click on this guy and save him, and then use the NPC wand to delete him for now. I can put him back when we're ready. And if I mouse over here, I can see we have 18 minutes until the burn.
I believe I have that set except for the water.
And it looks like Ivanhoe has logged in, my older brother. Let me see if I can get him on Discord chat.
He is sitting.
A lot of volume turned all the way up.
Am I too loud, or I can hear you now?
The newly installed game had way too much music.
Alright. Have you made it over to the festival grounds just north of spawn? Yep, there you are. Cool. And I'm gonna go get some fireworks from
The
home.
Discord invite in your Reddit page didn't work.
My Reddit page? Oh, okay, yeah. The link does expire after a short time. Here's my grand display hall of all my stuff I've collected here in the game. So I have a copy of all of the different kinds of armor on display, and the different kinds of lanterns and clothes. And all the different kinds of wood, and a bunch of metals. There's gold and platinum and rose gold and silver and bismuth and lead and unknown ingots from when you accidentally are trying to mix some other alloys and screw up the recipe. But mostly I'm looking for explosives. I should have thought of getting some of this ready earlier. So I need some colors.
So are you just in a call, or are you on a server?
I'm on Discord, is how we're chatting, and then I'm streaming on Twitch. Does that answer your question?
I can't tell if I'm just in a call or in on the server on Discord.
So I'm talking in a call on you on Discord, and I do not have a server Discord chat channel currently. Alright, firework rockets are charges, gunpowder, and paper. And to make a charge, can't make blaze powder, so can't do that one. And I want to search for star. Okay, so stars are gunpowder, various colors. Can have fire charge inside of them to have some effect. Golden nuggets we can't get in TFC. Glowstone dust I can't get. Vanilla diamond I can't get. Skeleton skull, creeper head, zombie head. Nope, can't get any of those. Oh, player skull does work. I can use up one of those. So it looks like we just want a bunch of different colors or single colors combined with feather and gunpowder. Okay. So I got some feather, got some paper, got a bunch of gunpowder. Use up some of this dye. Don't think we need any bone meal for anything. Alright, I'll grab one of my heads as well. Okay, so to make a gunpowder charge, looks like not all of them use feathers. So you can use a feather with glowstone dust or a diamond. Can't do either one of those. There is a head and just colors, and it looks like white is probably from bone meal, so we need to grab the bone meal for that. And there is just a feather and colors, but it doesn't look like there is feather and head. This is why this one is not working. So if I don't use that, don't use that, an orange dye, there we go. So we can make an orange one. So it does have to be the Minecraft version of dyes. So the TFC version of dye doesn't work. So there's some orange ones, and there's a magenta one, and some lime ones. Let's do a lime and magenta. There we go. And then if I put in place of that feather, put a head, we can have a lime head. Okay. And if we just craft hematite powder, we can get TerraFirmaCraft red dye, which is what I have right there. If you craft TerraFirmaCraft red dye with how did I make that magenta dye? You can make it from TerraFirmaCraft red dye, blue dye, and bone meal. Okay, so I do need bone meal. Dave, do you have the time? Can you hear me? So that's just a rocket without anything. Here's a rocket with a orange burst, and a lime burst, and a magenta burst, orange burst. Dave or Larrick Flynn, either one of you hear me on voice chat? Am I disconnected from voice chat? It looks like I'm disconnected. I wonder how that happened. No, it says I'm connected with David still. Reconnect to Larrick. I don't know why that's not working. 8 minutes before the scheduled start time. And I don't know if I'm still broadcasting or not. Sweat Lodge running. Okay, let's put away some of this extra gunpowder. Looks like I have no data over here. Switch to Discord voice chat. Here's the Sweat Lodge is running. Let me get connected to voice chat.
My head.
Hey, I'm back. Yep, right click your head and you can get your inventory back from when you died. So I'm in your Sweat Lodge. I think we only have like a few minutes before the burn. I went and made some fireworks.
Nice. When you called David, I lost you there. So I joined this one.
Okay. Good to link it. Firework going off.
At the drum circle. Nice.
Alright, so there's one of them that should have a head on it. Need gunpowder and paper. There we go. So here's another lime rocket. That's just a rocket with no charge. Here's a lime and purple rocket. Hey, that one had a creeper face. I used up one of my few player skulls on making it.
There's a few more in the medical tent if you needed them.
And that one had purple and green in it. Alright, so I have left a magenta and an orange. And then I need to craft more dyes.
You could set those up as part of the start of the burn.
How? I don't know how to set them off.
Just go stand at the base of it and click them off while we're starting it.
Here, I'll task you two with them. Here, Ivano, you get this one to set off when we say, and where are you? Where?
I am here.
There you are. Here, you get that one. And how do I make magenta? If I want to make more magenta, I need red, 2 red, blue, and bone meal. So, blue, 2 red, and bone meal. There we go.
So since it's coming up on day just now, how about we just aim for this evening of the Minecraft cycle?
Which is approximately 10 minutes away.
So we'll be
and it's currently 3:56.
A few minutes after the given time to line up with the good lighting. Somehow in my button mashings earlier trying to pay the LARP, the harp, I have managed to take off my Wayla.
Take off your what? Oh, I think it's like an N or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
N circles the map. I mean, like the mouse over information.
Yeah, I
I
forget
think
what
it's
the option is.
H.
No.
K or something broke it, or maybe you had a key that didn't do anything for it. No, I think all the Wayla controls are on the numpad.
Yeah, 0 gets you into the options for something. Alright,
Yeah,
so
it's
if I
like
do magenta and feather,
0, I threw that
Feather.
options menu, got it turned back on.
Feather.
Don't know what the keystroke was though.
Always go checking controls. They're down at the bottom of it.
if you put 2 firework stars of the same color into the same rocket, what does that do?
I think it just wastes the firework star. Like I think the fact that it takes 1 star, 1 paper, and then like a various amount of gunpowder, depending on your flight duration.
Oh, okay, so we can do more flight duration. So here's a
Yes, you can make it
3
go higher.
gunpowder one,
It's like 1 to 3.
and here's some 2 gunpowder ones. They do stack if they're exactly the same kind. So there's 4 magenta, 2 gunpowder, and here's
David, you should make a sandwich here. I
7
believe you are hungry.
single
From
gunpowder
dying.
ones.
So right click on the floating food.
And let's see.
Question on the beer tent. Do we have any like empty bottles lying around?
There should be.
I haven't like evolved to that point yet.
There are bottles in the palm chest.
Okay.
So drink and refill as necessary.
And here's some drugs. Whee!
Second dose.
Whee!
Oh god, if your FOV's already turned up, this is nightmarish. Oh god, the floor is like 5 blocks away from me. Jesus, that is not okay.
You can jump on top of the beer tent.
Oh, I should be able to do that because I'm gonna do a small filming thing when it goes off, when the burn begins.
If you want, I can toss you an extra dose.
That's fine. I already got myself up here on the corner right where I need to be.
Cool.
There we go. That's roughly centered.
We have it set up where the regen lasts a little bit longer than the jump boost, so if you
I utilized one of these earlier to run across continent.
break your ankle, it
I
heals
actually didn't take fall damage from jumping at full height. Unless you land somewhere 3 or 4 blocks lower than where you jumped from, you're okay.
The big trip up is if the jump height will wear off, and if you're in the air at the time, then
it will do it mid-air. Yes, then you're just dead.
yeah. So
Or at
it's
least
got-
broken legs.
it's got a 30-second booster of extra healing after the jump height wears off, so you can fix your ankle, and then the med 10's gun splits.
The audio capture down considerably. That's perfect. So crank that FOV back down a little bit.
And I still have stuff going off because I'm hungry, not because my drugs are making me bubble. Alright. I need to put away a bunch of this extra stuff.
We've come up to noon.
I can hardly tell I'm running a shader pack right now, so the sun's kind of vague. I'll see if I can edit this little pack and see if I can change the light shaft hours. Because very, very early morning, twilight, well, it's still considered very much night outside to TerraFirmaCraft. The shader will start making the sun come up early, so that's been a little disconcerting.
I hope these wandering NPCs do a good job of avoiding fire pits.
I don't think fire will be an issue for them, but I don't think I haven't seen one fall into anything yet. So.
Post the
Although
voice
that one
chat
is very
link again.
enthusiastically trying to get into the TP.
TerraFirmaCraft and mention voice chat there as well.
I just got my bloom on for the first time. Share options, post process. Just a little bit of lens. Just a little bit of flare. Just a little bit of lens flare.
Okay.
Okay, I heard some breaking ankles there.
Oh god, everything looks a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's very.
Alright.
Lens
In
flare is
game.
welcome.
It's now 1 p.m. in game.
Nice. Okay, so lens flare actually makes everything look really, really pretty. I'm gonna keep that on now. I don't know why I ever took that off. Let's make the shadows look okay.
Lyric, since I'm going to be recording from a good view over here, I'm going to task you with lighting it up.
Okay, so I'll go up, put up the torch, and send off the rocket.
Yep. You already have torches on you?
I do.
Okay. Okay. Drum circle.
It's now 2 p.m.
Woo! Careful as the jump boost wears off.
If possible, could you give me like a 30-minute head start to the lighting?
30 minutes?
30 seconds.
Or 30 second.
Aww.
I had a long work shift this morning.
Everyone in the tents.
Oh god.
You can only sleep at night. Ah!
I will sleep in the day.
What's the command to
I am
turn the
not
rain
funny.
off?
I am
Toggle
not funny.
downfall or set
turn it off.
rain.
It's burning out all of our candles.
Ah!
Oh, is there a problem with that?
Yeah, it's annoying.
It'll get dark.
And we want nice light for when it's dark.
Okay, approaching dusk.
I'll go ahead and start climbing up the back.
I kind of want the fire to spread from the front, so we can see inside the interior maybe a little bit as it goes.
So top of the head, front of the face. Where are we? Shoulders was my idea.
Let's drop one at the top of the head and then like one down between the legs and let the fire go on from there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Amazing.
Okay. So I'll go straight up the front and then light the top and then the middle as I come back down.
Okay, and best view is probably on top of the ship over here. There we
We're
go.
on top of the beer tent at the corner.
Well, there's that tree on the left.
Well, a little bit, but
Okay, it's starting to get dark.
That's blocking the whole view.
He's going to chop it down on his way down, and it won't light very much. Yeah, there's the torch. It's going to sputter and light
So
it
he
up.
didn't give anyone a 30-second reminder.
It is being lit.
So your 30-second timer is now running. And Lyric, as soon as you get down all the way, go ahead and we'll set up those 2 fireworks. I don't know that inset like that will actually catch anything on fire because it blocks the view, but maybe.
I don't know if it'll generate sparks. If it's not going up by midnight, we'll just toss some torches at the feet. And fireworks!
I made some more if you want to come grab them from me.
We'll do some extra lighting at the backside.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 more.
Okay. I have successfully lit the shoulder.
You mean placed a torch on? Because I don't see any actually.
It's
fire.
lit on the back of his right shoulder.
Okay, there it goes. And the face just caught it at the exact same time.
Perfect timing.
Larrick, here's some torches or fireworks right in front of me. You can go set them off.
Okay.
There's the moon rising over.
I think it's lit pretty well.
You want to go get a screenshot from the backside?
Sure. Get up that mountain pretty quick as well.
You can see a little bit of the support beam skeleton structure.
Looks like we might have a bit of hand left over.
Go ahead and light it up.
I am wasted and blind. This is a good night. After about 5, like nice, jars of berry wine.
Yeah, berry wine's a bit stronger than the beer.
Yeah. So if I can get close enough to Burning Man, if he's still going off, to get up here and get some nice fire in the way, so I can just see the burning in the corner of my eye.
Oh yeah, with the blackout effect, you can still see a little bit in front of you.
There it goes. We're still wasted, but we're no longer blind. Walking stick, help me. The walking is weird.
Floating head.
Yeah, a little bit of the head left.
So we are currently blaring Hyalung, and that's really fitting the mood right now. Another. Ah, yes, alcohol poisoning.
I'm going to douse you with some drugs to keep you alive.
Ah, yes. So now I have blindness and like night vision. So now everything is very bright up close.
The regeneration should keep you from dying to that alcohol poisoning.
Yes. I have so many.
Don't drink the. Who's drinking that?
It's not me.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink some water. I can't. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is. It is flashing to the drum beats. That is intense.
Yeah, it looks like we got both arms and a little bit of head left.
The
That
bit
was
of
the way
hand
the-
that I helped out did pretty good.
Yeah. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Need fire arrows.
Yeah, fire arrows would work if they had existed in this version. Get an up-close view of the leg burning. Lark, you want to port home and go get a flint and steel? I think it's downstairs by the glassworking.
Okay. Whoops.
I know we wasted for 16 minutes. Oh boy. It's like a day and a an entire in-game day. Thank you, TerraFirmaCraft Hangover. Go hover around Best Horse for a little while.
Alright, I'm using admin commands.
I have the flint and steel now.
Somebody threw one at me already.
Okay. And we're being very responsible and not burning down the forest.
I saw it actually catch onto the tree a little bit, but it didn't spread.
The one very at the top?
On the left here, yeah.
No, directly above you. There's a new piece that needs to be lit.
Oh, yes, the head.
To the sweat lodge!
God,
The
I
rain.
can
And then
barely
the
walk over
rain puts
here.
out all the rest of the
I
fires.
can barely
Oh,
walk over to the Sweat Lodge. We're just gonna stay over here for now.
I think that the rain puts a definitive end on it.
Oh god, everything is white. Everything is white. This is fine.
Your presence in the sweat lodge implies acceptance of drugs.
Oh, of course. What is she gonna sweat out?
Whoops, that's not my sandwich.
Okay, so wasted plus jump boost is a scary thing.
Oh yeah, because it makes you like stumble on the jumps.
Yes.
It's currently 6 a.m. Too late to sleep the night away.
The song lasted all night. Perfect.
Well, that's our Burning Man festival. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stream and go get something to eat.
feel free to stick around for the festivities, enjoying the art and the ambiance.
Yeah, we'll probably take down the whole thing this week, I guess. Since a big point of Burning Man is leave no trace.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. Alright.
And everyone gets to take home a complimentary barrel of alcohol.
Oh, cool. I literally don't think I can carry that.
It's okay. Liquids don't overburden you. You can keep it in your inventory.
Oh, cool.
Until we get the...
I mean, like the vessel does, so.
Later, guys.
Maybe like an unsealed barrel.
Streams off.